Alright, my fellow degenerates, today we're checking out the only kind of franchise in the furry fandom that encompasses almost the entirety of E621's content, but is also marketed to children, but horny artists will always find a way to make it not safe for work. It's Pokemon. More specifically, Pokemon memes. More sexually enhanced drawings of radioactive animals, damn it! Okay, you know what? I was wrong. We don't need any more sexy Pokemon. What am I supposed to be commentating on this? Who made this? Who asked for this? I just want to know who asked for this. I looked this up when I saw this, and this is an actual merch. This is actual merchandise. Somebody asked for this. I want to know who asked for this so I can punch them in the face. Of all the Pokemon that you have to turn sexy, why would it be innocent little Charmander? When you were only announced hours ago and there is already plenty of you. Stretch, Bara, Surfetch. Rule 34 artists, man. Rule 34 artists. They are faster than the speed of light. They will turn pretty much anything sexy. Surfetch isn't even one of the anthropomorphic Pokemon that Nintendo recently put out. But here it is apparently, Surfetch with bulging muscles that can choke me to death if he wanted to. And knowing how I am, I would probably thank him. Okay, now there's one thing that Nintendo or Game Freak is gonna say to their fans. The one thing that they're not going to say is stop jerking off to our animals. That's the one thing that they can't say to their fans. Because that would make them hypocrites. Because if there's one company out there that is the most self-aware about their fans and their consumers, it would be Game Freak and Nintendo, okay? If you haven't noticed yet, almost all of the new generations of Pokemon, there was always at least one or two anthropomorphized Pokemon, okay? There's always one thing that can be considered furry bait. In Alola, it's Incineroar. Back at Hoenn, it's Gardevoir. In Diamond and Pearl, it's Lucario. See, Game Freak knows what they're doing. They know who their fans are. And they're gonna continue catering to those fans. Because if they don't, and they don't put out one single furry bait character in every generation that they make, they will lose sales very, very significantly. Pokemon. We're an entirely safe for work company, and everything we do is rated PG or below. Also Pokemon creates a lizard lady that is thick and has thighs that can make a drumstick look anorexic by comparison. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nintendo and Game Freak know what they're doing. They had no business, okay? No freaking business in making Salazzle this sexy. They had no business in doing that. Entirely safe for work company, my left eye. You know what you're doing, Game Freak. These are such cool Pokemon designs. I just freaking wish my first introduction to them wasn't art of their massive rooster and balls. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. Official art cements it as one of the coolest Generation 8 Pokemon. Like I said earlier, man, Rule 34 artists are really freaking fast. They've been pretty much turning innocent character designs into a 10-year-old's repressed wet dream since the dawn of time. So yeah, I don't think anyone else should be surprised. I forgot that I lost Lily somewhere in Route 3. You don't just lose a child and then forget about it, Professor. Do you ever just realize that every single adult in the Pokemon universe, whether it's the game or the anime, they could be pretty much incarcerated for negligence of a child? Like seriously, even since the dawn of Pokemon, way back in the Kanto region, your character is 10 years old, an old man will give you an animal that can breathe goddamn fire, your mother sets you off into the world to fight other people with their pets, and no one is disturbed by this. You know, it came out in the 90s, everyone was chill back then. People are now realizing that living as a child in the Pokemon world is pretty bad. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, and the Pokemon Company on how in the fresh heck an analog Pokeball works. Listen, but you just gotta understand that the Pokemon universe has never made sense since its creation, okay? Asking how an analog Pokeball works is pretty much the same as why would a scientist give a 10-year-old a radioactive pet that can shoot thunderbolts out of its butt as a pet? Pokemon has never made sense, and it never will. There is literally a fish Pokemon that when it evolves, it turns into an octopus. What Pokemon did way back in the 90s is basically it took every single laws of science, physics, and biology and pissed all over it. I think it would be a safe bet to just not think about how an analog Pokeball would work. YouTuber be like, so I did some grinding off camera. Okay, so if you want a bit of context, here it is. At this side here, you would see that his Pokemon are still fairly weak. You know, level 26 is like the highest Pokemon that he has. And now, just a few hours later, he has a Dialga, a Palkia, a Giratina, a Kyogre, a Groudon, and a Rayquaza. All of them are level 50. I didn't even expect to find a meme for this video to have Minecraft vibes. I never expected that to happen in this video, but here we are. This is either the work of Action Replay codes or Game Shark codes. Either way, this is complete and utter bullcrap. In Spanish, the suffix ito means small, which hints the existence of a something bigger and greater than mosquito, the legendary El Mosco. The El Mosco will not only suck your blood, it will suck your soul and your vital organs. He will do all of that while cradling you in his bulging hot muscles. Therapist. Lesbian isn't real. It can't hurt you. Lesbian. I do not know what to comment on here. What do you want me to say here, guys? What do you want me to say here? I have nothing to comment on this. There's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. There's nothing wrong with this art. There's nothing wrong with her multiple colored hair or her haired female loopies. I don't know. What do you want me to say here? Huh? What do you want me to comment on? I can say that the art is good. That's the only thing I can say. And that brings us to the end of Pokemon memes. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video just as much as I love baking alive in my bathroom covered in sweat and regret and depression. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitter, chat with me on Discord, support me on Ko-fi. My Ko-fi link is in the description below, and don't forget to join the official Discord server for my channel, and don't forget to check me out on TikTok. All the links will be provided for you in the description below. This has been your fellow degenerates, Cook Boss 88, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Stay foxy, much love.